Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on Will I YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host here, the Hot Patriot. For today's episode, we're going to talk about a few things Walking Dead related, specifically how the season I just started in my second account, which is the Clash of Powers, I believe is what it was. So it'd be roughly like season 10 or 11, I think is what it is now. They are now beta testing in that season for planes, of all things. For those that don't know, obviously we had the garage forever now. That was for vehicles, aka cars, and now we are having aircraft being introduced in a beta test here. So as of this morning, when the stuff rearranged itself after a little maintenance was updated there, you had this hangar become available to everyone to build. Obviously, it didn't take long to build. It was like a half-hour build or something like that. So as long as you have all the stuff to do it, which and it wasn't a ton, if I'm not mistaken, it was only maybe a couple, like maybe 10, 20 mil worth of shit, something like that. Like it wasn't a lot at all. If you've been obviously playing the game, like you just have it ready rolls what it is there. But yeah, it took like a half hour to build. So as soon as you like went to build it, you could basically free build it if you have your animals in place and stuff like that. But what came about that was obviously these two things, which you have the first one here about the actual update for the season here, which is, as it says here, it says, "Dear survivors, welcome to season SX. Clash of Powers, prepare for an action-packed season filled with exciting challenges and rewarding opportunities to climb the ranks. Here is a rundown of new gameplay, features, and updates in Season X, Clash of Powers, exclusive season events." Talks about that, and then it says, obviously, number one, brand new feature, aircraft beta, which is where we go into our second thing there, which is, let me grab it up here now, which is this one. That would be brand new feature aircraft. The aircraft system launches on April 3rd, which is like just over a week from now, if I'm not mistaken, give or take. So stay tuned for details, gameplay instructions, and upcoming mail. Since survival is no longer about stingent defense, it's about adapting, growing, and breaking through limits. Aircraft system introduces a new upgrade model that aligns with the season's progression. Stay active, and you'll advance effortlessly. Development is no longer a burden. Tailor your aircraft with unique modification options and build the ultimate weapon or the ultimate machine that matches your playstyle. So I'm thinking with that one, because they specifically state the modification options, I'd be willing to bet what they're going to do is it's going to be something similar to what they did with the vehicles to begin with, which is they'll give you, a vehicle for free, or in this case, a plane for free, which will be like probably like a basic plane for the free-to-play people and stuff like that. And then there'll be like a way cooler plane or a way cooler aircraft for anybody that wants to pay to win. And then it'll probably be something as well on that one where any of the modification options / plans, is my guess, like the blueprints and stuff like that's what would be there, that they will pretty much just do them up and basically have them behind paywalls, what it is for all the pay to win people is what it is. So really nothing will change much. It'll just be, I'm assuming, everybody getting a free plane no matter what is what it is there. So, I mean, it works for me, honestly, just because, I'm all about free shit is what it is in this game. And it'd be nice to have, something new for free. So it is what it is on that one. But, I'm just making sure nobody's messaging me. No, it's just a little app thing I have in place there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there on the 3rd, which is like I said, just about a week from now is what it is, give or take. So, or I guess technically it'd be a week from Thursday. So about 9 days from now. And then, of course, after that, we have another new thing, which is a new equipment enhancement system. Combat equipment now features a streamlined enhancement system. Use exclusive honor equipment, enhance components to enhance your equipment, unlocking powerful stat boosts. All previously used upgrading materials, including steel pipe, blueprints, and anvils, will be reset and fully returned. No unnecessary material grinding. Join the Road to Glory event to earn exclusive components for free and accelerate your progress. And then it talks after that, obviously, about how we switched and are now up to 10 stars is what it is for the season from previously. I think it was like 8 or 9, something like that. So, it is what it is. So we're all at 140 now is what it is then. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool though. And it should be pretty interesting actually, like looking at that now. Because there's definitely a lot of good that could come out of this, I think, and the fact that it's being beta tested and the region I'm part of is a secondary account there is pretty interesting. It'll be really interesting to see exactly when it gets rolled out because usually, from what I've seen in the past with beta test stuff like this, it could be anywhere from like a month or so, or it could be anywhere from like a few months then down the road. So it all depends. I'm hoping, honestly, like with this stuff, it would be, since they're beta testing right now, I'm hoping it'd be by summer that it would be in every other place or whatever. So at least that's what I'm hoping anyway. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but it'd be real nice if it did though, because yeah. Although to be honest, it could just be whenever they would do the next update. It might be a situation too where they just do this as like a really short beta test, like a week or two, and then by the end of the month, it could be a situation, or even like the beginning of May or something like that. They might be like, okay, we're just going to roll it out to everybody now is what it is. Because if I'm not mistaken, when they did the, I'm trying to think what they're called now, like the boxing glove ones and stuff like that, it was my main region that had gotten that, and it was within maybe a month or so to like 6 weeks, I think, is when like all the other regions got it then. So I'm assuming it'd be something similar with this then for the beta test thing, where it's like maybe a month or so from now or 2 months from now or something then. So it'd be, either maybe May or June of this year, hopefully, at the latest. But yeah, I look forward to seeing exactly what happens with the plane stuff, and I'll definitely keep you guys informed on what's going on with that, because and it was funny because somebody else brought it up and they're like, now all we need is boats and trains. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, the boats wouldn't really make any sense just because, like, we're all, like, landlocked in these games. So you'd almost have to introduce, like, waterways or something for boats to matter. But I could see, like, maybe, like, a train or something. Or if nothing else, do, like, I don't know, maybe do, like, instead of having, like, instead of it being, like, vehicles or whatever, where it's just, like, cars and things like that, like, it could be, like, other kinds of vehicles, like, because I know that some of the modification plans, or like some of the pay to win ones, it's like a fire truck and stuff like that. But I think it could be something even more than that now. Like, it could be like, I don't know. I don't want to say aircraft carrier because that would be like a thing in the sea. But I don't know. Maybe like an F-16 or something would be kind of a cool thing for the plane then. I'm assuming helicopter will probably be one of the modification plans though. And then, like I said, I assume, honestly, with the original plane itself, it'd probably be like one of those little prop planes or whatever, where you can just, like the Alaskan bush kind of ones, where you just go in the front of it and you, like, pop the propeller to, get it to start spinning or whatever the case be, and then just jump inside of it real quick and roll out, basically, is what it is there. So it'd be like a one-man type of deal or whatever. So it also kind of makes me wonder on that situation as well, given that you would have, obviously, with the vehicles, it allows them to, be used in like March capacities and stuff like that. So I'm almost wondering if it's something where the plane itself would be a way maybe for your town to get over to a different thing. Like maybe it'd be something where like in the future they're going to create like, because we already have the passage things obviously in the season regions. So maybe it'd be like some kind of weird passage that can only be like accessed through like, you know, aircraft or something is what it would be then or something. Because that would make total sense to me at that point. And then that way you have to put that on like one of your formations to get like the chance to like move across or something like that. So I don't know. I just look forward to the point where they finally update the vehicles to where my secondary region can finally get the second thing in there and actually be able to get the march capacity increase on the stuff, which I don't know if it has or not at this point. Actually, I need to go look at it real quick just to confirm, because I don't. The last I checked, it hadn't, but that was before it did the maintenance update this morning. So let me go check that right now and see if I have anything there. Obviously, the reason I haven't done anything yet is because I've been working all day trying to find a new rental is what it is, because yeah, this dude finally got back to me the other day and was like, oh, it turns out you actually do have enough to rent from me. Let me go ahead and get you the shit here, or whatever the case be. And then I basically went back and forth with him all day about the thing, and he's just giving me all kinds of fucking nonsense about, oh, I'll give you the paperwork tomorrow or whatever. And it's like, dude, what the shit, you know? Like, do you not have a fucking, you know, other person that works for you that could just like email it to me today? I could just get it going then? Like, Jesus. So, but yeah, earliest will be tomorrow, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get this place and then be able to just drive up on Saturday and start moving my stuff into it. That is what it would be. I'm hoping that's how it works out, honestly, but who knows? I did find what was nice though is I did find a different place that had one of these other rentals near it in the same like quadplex is what I call it basically at this point, because it's like 4 places, kind of like a big house. And from what that was showing is if it's anywhere near the same as this one, the washer dryer hookups would be the only way I could get one of those would be the little nook that it's in. It would have to be like a washer on top, dryer on the bottom, or vice versa. So, and those are not cheap. So hopefully I can find somebody that would have one of those, and I'd be able to just, you know, buy it off them or whatever, or hopefully get the hookup from like the old realtor guy or whatever the case be now or something, because yeah, it just sucks, dude. Either way, but it is what it is, man. That's unfortunately the unnecessary costs of living on your own is what it is there. So nope, they do not have engine 2 in here yet. Still just engine 1. That's really irritating. Really, really irritating. Yeah, so for those who don't know what I'm talking about, if you go into the garage thing there and you go to the enhance of the vehicles and stuff for the performance of it, depending on what season you're in, it'll say, like if you go for the vintage truck or you go for the Stinger or whatever it is here, it'll have like vintage truck engine 1 or Stinger engine 1. But then the later on seasons, like where I'm at in my main account, which I think is like season 15 or so, give or take, but I'm not sure when that exactly that was updated. It was like 12, 13, 14, whatever it was there. That particular season, though, whichever season it was, updated it to have a secondary engine, and that engine gives you extra march capacity is what it is when you upgrade that. So on that note, I think my sister's coming back in, so I'm going to call it a day on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Later on. Peace out. See ya.